His mother named him Zuzutata. In the ancient tongue, it meant the one who kneels before he stands. No one understood why she chose that name, not when he was a boy, not when he became king, and certainly not when he began disappearing before every battle. In the days when the kingdom of Shalem flourished, there stood a beautiful city unlike any other. Its name was Zion. Its people lived in peace. Its gates had never fallen. Its king spoke little, yet every nation feared to fight him, not because he had the largest army, but because he had never lost a battle. Still, there was one mystery no one could explain. Whenever war approached, King Zuzutata disappeared. He left no orders, no speeches, no strategy meetings. He simply vanished. The nations searched for his secret. Kings sent spies. Generals watched his movements. Scholars studied his victories. They found nothing. Yet every army that marched against Shalem returned home defeated. Soon, his greatest mystery became greater than his victories. Then came Shakar, the devourer of kingdoms. 27 kingdoms had fallen before him. Cities burned. Crowns were crushed. Hope disappeared wherever his banners appeared. When his enormous army marched toward Zion, the world finally believed the legend of Zuzutata was about to end. Among those watching was a young palace servant named Joram. The night before the battle, he did what no one had ever dared to do. He followed the king through silent palace halls, past the royal throne, until the throne itself moved. Hidden beneath it was an ancient staircase. Joram followed, his heart pounding. At the bottom, he discovered no treasure, no secret army, no hidden weapons, only a tiny stone room, an ancient scroll, one oil lamp, and a place on the floor worn smooth by one man's knees. There, the greatest king on earth knelt, not praying for victory, praying for his people by name. Only then did Joram understand. The battles of Shalem were never won in the valley. They were won beneath the throne. The next morning, Shakar released 10,000 arrows. The sky grew dark. The people of Zion believed the end had come, but the king stood barefoot in the valley. No armor, no sword, only faith. Then the wind changed. The arrows turned. Chaos swept through the invading army. The battle ended before a single sword was raised. Shakar himself fell to his knees, not because he had been defeated by a greater warrior, but because he had encountered a greater king. Years later, King Zuzutata gathered the entire kingdom. He moved his throne aside, and for the first time, he revealed the little room beneath it. The people expected treasure. Instead, they found a worn place on the stone floor, the evidence of a lifetime spent in prayer. The old king smiled, then quietly said, "Everything you admired above this throne was born beneath it." He laid his crown on the ground, looked at the young princes, and spoke the words that would echo through generations. Never let a crown keep you from your knees. The throne made him king, but the hidden room made him unforgettable, because the greatest battles are often won long before the world ever sees them. The end.